Hello, my name is Laura Wogzogen. I'll be your professor this semester for statistics. I just wanted to take a brief look at our Canvas course. And so if you are on the home page of our Canvas, and again, you select our courses over here on the left, you'll notice that it has recent announcements. The top 3 announcements, the most recent ones, will show up here. However, down below, if you click on the announcement link, you'll see the previous ones before that. And then the link here for modules will link you to the modules page. You can also access those on the left-hand side where it says announcements and where it says modules. In addition, I also have my email address listed here, as well as my name. You could also email me through Canvas inbox, which is also on the left-hand side, and I receive those the same way I receive an email if you were to email lwogzogen@mountsac.edu. So a few things to look at here. We have a syllabus, which there is a PDF download, as well as all the assignments listed by due date. If you're on the home page, you will also notice that there is a to-do list over here on the right-hand side also. And there is also another way to view this with a calendar, which some students like to look at. Next, if we go to modules, we need to start with our course orientation Start Here module. This module is going to go through a bunch of different things. We're going to look at the syllabus. There's a course tour, and then there's going to be a video that you're going to watch, and it's going to have a quiz embedded into it. So it's going to ask questions about the syllabus. So have your syllabus out and ready to look at as it goes through and asks those questions. We have graphing calculator resources. Here's a link for the Zoom office hours. And then getting ready for online learning and time commitments and checking to see if you have enough tech in order to do this online course and what to do if you do not. And some information with Canvas, setting our notifications so that we get any kind of announcement or notification from me right away. And then some other resources here. So we have the student Mount Sac Hub with Canvas information. We have some support resources. There is a link here for YouTube. These are going to be the videos if you wanted to rewatch the lecture videos, if you wanted to use that again to study. And then there is, at the very end of this, we have a moving on to Unit 1. And so if you were to move on to Unit 1, and again, you can collapse these down. Unit 1, you'll notice the notes are listed here, as well as the lecture videos. So for Chapter 1, you can see those. And then we also have the homework, a link here. For the homework assignments, these are using MyOpenMath, and MyOpenMath is going to have the questions on here. And you can have a drop down here, and you go through until you get them correct, answering these. It keeps track of how you do, and say if you got number 5 correct, it will have a little check mark by it saying that that problem is already done. And again, you can start and stop your homework assignments as many times as you would like. Back into modules. You'll also notice the quizzes. So the quizzes, this one's not yet available, but once it is available, you'll be able to start it. It will tell you how much time you have to complete that quiz. And so that way you have an idea of if you have enough time. Remember, with quizzes, you get 1 chance per problem, and they're also timed, and you need to take it consecutively, meaning that you cannot start and stop a timer. So you have to dedicate, if it's 40 minutes, 40 solid minutes to taking your quiz. So again, Chapter 3, you'll notice that we have stuff, and same with 4, same with the homework and the quizzes there. And this is going to compromise our Unit 1 material. And so with this, after we take this, we're going to have an exam over Unit 1. You can view the assignments also not just in modules, but they are listed in assignments. So there's multiple ways to kind of view the same thing. In addition, grades is a great place to keep an eye on how you're doing in the course. So as things get graded, this will be updated. And remember, you need to give me about a week to get things, anything that's written and turned in back to you with a grade. The MyOpenMath material does get graded right away. since that is online. Next, we have discussions. And you'll notice that we have 2 discussions every single week. So for example, let's look at discussion number 1. So clicking on discussion number 1, you can take a time to read through this. It's introducing yourself. There are going to be certain things that you need to do for this, 5 points for part A. Part B then is a discussion response. So this is also worth 5 points, making this total discussion worth 10 points. And for part B, you are going to need to respond to at least one student's post. So pick one other classmate, and it tells you what to go through. It says to write at least 3 sentences in your reply. And then it says make sure to complete discussion 1, both parts A and B, by Wednesday the 10th at 11:59 p.m. for credit. So make sure you do your post and respond to somebody's by that time. So make sure you get an early start on this. Also, I will show you my post answers just so then that way you can kind of hear a little bit about me. However, I want you guys to respond to a classmate's and not to mine. So make sure you do that. And then you must post answers first before seeing your classmate's response. So once you put your response in here, you'll see everyone else's, and then it will give you that opportunity to respond to whoever else has written before you. So back on discussions, you'll notice that at the top we have a few different options. Study groups, this is if anyone wants to reach out to try to form a study group. It's a little different since we are not sitting in a classroom together to talk to your classmates. So this is kind of like a little hub to kind of reach out to some. I also put in a Q&A discussion. This is kind of for you guys to help each other out. So if you have a question about something, you can definitely write it in here. It is an opportunity also for you guys to respond to each other. And on here, I will be checking this. However, it's within 48 hours. So definitely you want to make sure that you reach out to your classmates and help them if they have any questions. So again, back on that home screen, you will see that this is a fast 6-week course and there is a lot of things due in the first week. So make sure you get an early start on everything. If there are any questions, please email me. Again, my email is listed, or use that Canvas inbox over here on the left. And I look forward to the first week of class.